Hello guys, welcome back for another video. Today we have a Who's Coming Next reading. So in this reading we'll be looking at who might be coming your way, like who might be your next love interest. And for this reading I will be using a few decks. Actually, I'll be using this one just because the people in this deck, they are very clear images. So I think with this deck I am able to tell you a little bit about the person that is coming your way. I will be using the Moonology messages for further clues and messages from the oracle. Since this is a love reading, I feel like the moon is a planet that always, like in astrology, always speaks about emotion and everything. So I think it's very clever to use this oracle for this reading. And also I have this beautiful deck that is True Love Oracle. And then we can check on the love and how this relationship will go. Obviously, I always have my tarot cards with me just in case. For the piles today, we have the group number 1, Clear Quartz, the Sodalite, group number 2, and the Moonstone, group number 3. And as always, I recommend that you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and connect with your spirituality, with the universe, with God, with who you feel most comfortable with. And think, actually, of the person that you want to come in your way, what you expect in a new relationship. And when you open your eyes, the pile that draws your attention more is the pile that you're going to be listening to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this channel, to share with your friends. And I wish you all the best of luck. So, group number 1, the group that chose this Clear Quartz. Let's see who will be your next love interest. Well, definitely an older person. Okay, and even though this is a male figure, if you're the person who's watching me, you're not interested in men, that's not a problem, because with the male figure here, we're talking about masculine energy, okay? Because masculine and feminine energy not always has to do with being a man or being a woman, but it does talk about, a more masculine presence. So like if you're interested in a woman, she will definitely be a woman that stands up for herself, that has this protective nature, that fights for what she wants and stuff. But since this is a male figure, I will be referring to this person as a male, as a man, okay? So, and because this is an earth card, I would go for earth zodiac signs, so like Taurus, Caprio, Virgo, right? But you could also be Leo, because this is a kind of a king figure, right? So it could be a Leo, it could be but because this is an earth card, I would say that this person like the way that he will show affection to you, it won't always be like by actually hugging and kissing, but it would be by being useful to you, like. So this person it might be not so affectionate, but he will be the person that you come to him and you will be like, oh, I am needing a medicine from the store, or I'm needing, I crave to eat some strawberries today, and he will be the guy that will go to the drugstore for you, and he will be the guy that will buy the strawberries for you. And even when you don't ask anything, but earth signs, right? Earth people, they are very observant people. So like when you're not very well, when you're not so so happy, like when you're in a day that you're like had a bad day, he will be the kind of guy that is very observant, and that he will do his best to cheer you up, to buy you things, to make a food that he knows you like, you know, this kind of person. He's this kind of person. Okay, so I will go for the Moon Oracle first. Yeah, as I said, like, he's probably not a person that is too affectionate, and that also might include him not being so well spoken of his own emotions. You know, like he might be a bit closed, and he might be a bit not communicative with you. But that's something you should be aware of. And that also might be a sign that, like, maybe you already are interested in someone. There is already someone, like, in your friend circle that you're already interested in this person and stuff, but he is too shy, or he is not the one to make the first move. So this card for me also talks about you being the one making the first move to start something, you know. Or he might be an ex. I know this is not like very good for most of people, but like he could be like an ex. Like if the things I said to you resonates with a person that you already know, it is this person, right? But it doesn't necessarily has to be an ex. He could be just like a very old friend that you haven't looked at him that way yet, because like I feel like this person is already kind of present in your life, you know? I really feel that. I really feel like he could be like an old friend that you never looked at him that way, and he already has feelings for you, but because you're both in this, no, we're friends, like I know him since childhood, that's the reason why you still haven't make the move to like go into a romantic relationship with this person. But I'm really getting that, like it could be like an old friend, you know. And this person actually is in your life by higher power, you know. This person is in your life because like spirituality, because of God, because spirituality sent this person to your life. I usually get like the moon cards. Sometimes they tell me where or when. But since I'm getting this feeling that you might already know this person, and that you have to start to see this person as a love interest, that's why I'm not seeing like a place for you to meet this person, you know, because I'm really getting that. I'm really getting like you already know this person. Oh, come on. Like, I feel, yeah, like, because we have these two cards here, right? The higher power and the soulmates. So this person, it is your soulmate. Like, he was. Okay, so I will talk a little bit about how I understand soulmates, because I am a very spiritual person, and I believe a lot in spirituality, in spiritual mentors, in like that when we die, it's not over. And I do believe that we all make a plan when we come to this life. Okay, this is what I believe. You're free to not believe in what I say, but since a lot of people talk about soulmates, the way I see soulmates is because, like, already in spirit, you already love this person, like in the spiritual villages, or where you believe we go, like in heaven. You already know this person from past lives. But the thing I actually believe is that not always we come to this life with our soulmates, because sometimes that's not our life purpose. But with these cards, for me, I feel like he might be a childhood friend. And that's the thing, like, you never saw him that way because he is an old friend. And I get that. I get that, like, sometimes when we're friends with someone for so long, it's hard to see the person as a love interest. But I'm telling you that, like, this person is really in your life for a reason, like, it might be past lives kind of thing, And with this card, he really respects you. He really respects you. I feel like this person, well, if it is a woman, as I said, like, it could be a woman that I'm talking about, but a woman that with a very strong masculine energy. It's a person that will always remind you, like, of how important you are. Like, it will always remind you, like, of you being a sacred woman, like, you being a woman that he dreamed about. Even if you watching me as a man, what I'm talking about is, like, you being a sacred person to this person, to this person that I'm talking about. He will appreciate you, like, forever. I'm really happy with this reading. I really see, like, long life commitment kind of thing, like, I will get some tarot cards just for I'll get another one just to make sure of what. You're definitely friends with this person. Oh, but this card for me, it's almost like you also have some disapproval of this relationship around you. Like, maybe you're scared of this relationship because your parents wouldn't approve this person as your relationship, or maybe your friends. Maybe you also had your own questions about this person before, because of the past, because of the things you lived. And this card again, like, I can't perceive this reading anymore, like, as this is not a person that you know for a long time. He is a person that you know and you've known for a long time. It's not childhood friendship, it's like teenagehood friendship, or maybe like more than 5 years friendship kind of thing, you know. But from what I'm getting, like, if you have doubts or if you're scared of like your parents disapproving this person, or if you or your friends, I think you really should get over this, you know, like you really should. If you're a minor, okay, if you're under 18, if you're watching me, maybe you should wait a little longer to be with this person, you know, like until you're independent and you can make your own choices. But if you're already independent, like if you're already living by yourself, you know, if you already can make this own choice for your life, you definitely should. Like, your parents, your friends will be disappointed with you for a reason. Maybe they will, but like, it's your life, you know, and you will be very happy with this guy. Remind yourself of your own power as well. Both cards are very similar in this way of like, remind yourself of, okay, if you're not a woman watching me, this is about feminine energy, okay? So like, because this card for me is about soothing a person, you know, like it's about you having the power of controlling the beast, you know, like you having the power to pet a giant tiger, you know, like because you are observant, because you are caring, because you know how to approach hard moments. So with these two cards, what I'm getting is like, you might face some struggles to be with this person. I can't know exactly why, like, again, as I said, but this card for me tells me that like there is some disapproval of this relationship happening. So like, maybe from your parents, maybe from friends, as I said, but and this card also is a reminder that you are sufficient, you know, like I mean, even though this is a love reading and I'm telling you about another person coming your way, I am reminding you from this card that you can be happy on your own as well, you know, like you have the power to be on yourself and like make yourself happy. And I think the reason why I'm reminding you of this is because you are scared of accepting this relationship, and suddenly you don't have your friends anymore, and suddenly you don't have your family with you anymore because you made the decision to choose this relationship. I will take another card. I mean, if he's your soulmate, you will obviously be happy with him. But just in case you're still wondering, I will take another card on the question of, will you be happy? Will you be happy? Okay, you see how this card is popping? You will be happy. As I said, like, he will treat you like a queen. Like, he will treat you like or she will treat you like a king, you know, like you will be very, very happy with him. I feel like, but also be aware of having babies too soon, okay? With this card. But but yeah, I feel like you really should invest in this relationship, okay? Because I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're hesitant, and I feel like you already know this person, and I feel like you might have your own reasons to not fight for this relationship. But I'm telling you right here that you will be happy in this relationship, that you will be fulfilled. You will be fulfilled in this relationship, and that if you lose some friends or if you make a fight with your family along the way, so be it. But you need to remind yourself that, like, we all need company to get through the rest of life, you know, like parents, they are important, but like one day they won't be here anymore, and you will need to have someone by your side, you know, like, and I feel like this guy, this person is that person, you know, like. Okay, so that's it. I really hope you make the right decision about this person. I really hope that my reading resonated with you somehow, that it was helpful, and that's it. I hope you had enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this channel, to share with your friends, right? And I wish you the best of luck with this person. And yeah, bye bye. Well, group number 2, the group that chose the Soul Elite. Let's see who is coming your way. Well, we have a female figure, and as I said, for group number 1, if you the person watching me is not interested in women and girls, it doesn't really have to be a woman, right? It could be a man with a very strong feminine energy, very seductive, actually. I get from this card a person, but he even though he's very chill, I'm getting like Libra kind of energy, actually, from this card. Like a person that he is very chill, he is very like, or she is very social person, you know, this kind of person that like comes in the room and all of a sudden he or she is friends with everyone kind of person. And also from this peacemaker line, it could be a person that would always be like trying to make people chill, like keep the energy of the room, you know, like when you go to like a birthday party, for example, where like not everyone knows each other, he would be the person that would get like different groups and make everybody talk to each other, you know, like, and if there is a discussion, like people having an argument, he will be the person that would try to make people talk eye to eye, you know, like, you know, chill everyone kind of person, you know, like getting like a very Libra kind of person. I'm gonna go with the Moon Oracle first. You've been asking the universe for a person for a very long time, actually. And the universe is actually answering you. Hmm. And from what I said, actually, that he's the kind of person that would go to any kind of social event. I feel like you might meet this person in a social event, like in a friend's party, where like you still don't know this person. I feel like you still don't know this person. I feel like he will probably be like friends of a friend, like. But I feel like you're also hurting from these cards. Maybe you recently broke up with your ex, like, and maybe this is why I get law of attraction, because I feel like maybe you're blocking this person to come into your life because you're still hurting, you're still thinking about the past, and you're still like unsure of how to go, like from where you are, and that's because, and that's why I'm getting like you need to cut people from your social circle, like maybe choose the right friends better. Or maybe like if you and your ex still have friends in common, for example, maybe you should leave these friends for a while, like I know the other friends, they don't really have a fault on what happened between you and your ex, but I feel like you need to keep your distance from this ex of yours and from his friends as well, like from his environment. And maybe that's also a clue on where you will find this person, because if you're still like a lot in the same environment of your ex, and from this also maybe you're still seeing your ex in social events, like you're still going to the same nightclub or the same pub that he goes, and this is kind of blocking the other person to come. So you need to like try to get in touch with other friends, maybe friends that you had previously, friends that you already have for a long time, and get in touch with your friends and talk to your friends actually, to like, I know he will be there this night, so I kind of want to go somewhere else, like, and be truthful about what you're feeling to people that you trust, just so then you could actually open your heart and open yourself to a new relationship, And as I said, like, this is already a clue that you will find this person in a new environment, like you will find this person in a nightclub that you never went to, or to a friend that you haven't been talking to so much recently. Maybe you should get in touch with older friends of yours, because I feel like they are the people that will introduce you to this person, Yeah, like I really feel like you need I know this is a who is coming next reading, but I also feel like you still need a time for yourself, like you still need to find peace within yourself, like, and maybe also, I know I'm talking about social events and that you might meet this person through other friends, but maybe you could also meet this person like when you go for a walk in a park, because I really getting like you need a time for yourself, like enjoy your own company a little bit more, because that's also what's going to make you interesting to this person, because you really need to get in touch with yourself more, because you are a abundant person. Like, you have so much to offer, you have so much to show actually to people, like how brilliant you are and how like you are a jewel, and you need to like polish yourself, like you still need to get ready for a new relationship, Let's see. I will do some tarot cards now. Yeah. Remind yourself that you are a queen. You remind yourself that you are a queen of pentacles, that your jewel, again, this card and this one for me is like that you are a person that you could actually get any guy you want, really, but you need to get in touch with your own person, like you really need a time for yourself, and go out by yourself a little bit, go to the movies and go like maybe do some therapy as well. It would be good for you. If your past relationship was abusive, because it could be what this card is telling me, or it could be that you need to be in charge of your own life, you need to be in front of things. You need to like you really need to get in touch with yourself, with your own queen, and also restore like what you think of love, like, because when you go through a tough relationship, and this is what I'm getting from this reading actually, that your past relationship really left some scars on you, and when we go through a tough relationship, we really need to reconnect, like we really need a time for ourselves. I know this card is showing me another person in your way, but what I'm getting from all the other cards is actually that before you meet this person, you still need to heal, you still need to like remind yourself of what love really is about, like what really, and not just love, but like self-love, like what really loving yourself is, and what really loving another person is. Because when we don't know how to love ourselves, how the hell are we gonna love anybody else, like RuPaul already said. So like, so yeah, I feel like there's not much else I can say to you. I will shuffle again on the question that once you reconnect to yourself, how easy will it be for you to find another loved one? Like, once she or he with the names, how you see, that's a heart, right? you see. And so like, once you reconnect with yourself, and once you learn how to love yourself more, and once you heal from your past relationship, you will find love actually very fast. But you need this time for yourself, you know. So that's it. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. I really hope that you heal yourself. I really hope you go through this, everything that I was talking about. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you will be fine and that you find this person very fast, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, to like this channel, to share with your friends if you found this helpful for you. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Good luck. Bye-bye. So, group number 3, the group that chose the Moonstone. Let's see who will be your next love. I know this is a feminine figure, but if you who's watching me is not a person that is interested in women, if you're interested in men, that's not a problem. Also, because I'm not really getting feminine from this card, to be honest. I mean, it is kind of a nymph, right? It has long hair, but I mean, it could be a man actually, with big hips and all. Like, it doesn't really necessarily has to be a woman in this card, you know. And maybe this is also a clue that the person coming your way could be very androgynous, or maybe a non-binary person. It could be. But mostly what I get from this is like, it's a very emotional person, right? Highly sensitive. So it is a person that I feel like you will feel the connection from afar, but without speaking. You know, like, I'm really getting like, I wanted to say a very Twilight kind of situation, but you know, it's not that. It's just like you're in a party, or like you're in, you know, out with your friends and stuff, and like from miles you look into the eye of this person and you're like, that person, you know, kind of situation. And since he is very sensitive, I would say that he's very romantic as well. He could be very kind and very affectionate. I mean, if you're not a person that is very clingy, be aware that he might be clingy, okay? That he might be very, like, emotionally attached to you very quickly. It could be a Cancer zodiac sign. It could be Fishes. It could be, I feel like Taurus is also a bit kind of clingy person. But I'm really getting like Cancer. So you also has to be, you also have to be like careful with manipulative kind of person as well. He could be he could be he could be the person that would make this kind of games of like, would you still love me if I was a worm, you know, like this kind of person. Let's see first the moon cards. Very romantic person. Very romantic person. I feel like you might already know who this person is as well. Like, maybe... Because if he is like water zodiac sign, he might be a very shy person as well. And since I already talked about this eye connection that might be going on between you, I see this kind of thing that like you already seen this person from afar. Like you already went to a party where you already saw this person, or like maybe you were actually already introduced to this person, but you haven't spoke too much. But it's still, it would be a kind of person that like even just looking at him, it would shake you a little bit. Like you looked at him and you were like, I want to talk to him, but I'm not sure. And this card for me is kind of telling me that you should, not just this one, but this one, you know, like take a risk, you know. I feel like this person could be a little bit weird as well, because it's a very weird figure here, right? And that also might be a thing that you're kind of, I don't know if I should talk to him or not, and you're kind of unsure about this person. I wouldn't say scared, but I would say like unsure, because it's giving me very like alternative style kind of person, you know, like a person that really dresses differently and that doesn't really speak to everyone, you know, kind of person. I'm not saying he's an emo, but I'm saying that he could be like a very own style kind of person, you know, like. And from these cards, what I'm getting is like you really need to like get to him, you know, like you should actually start communicating with him more. And like if you see him again in a party, or like if you see him, you know, in the house of your friend again, you should take a risk. You should like go there and talk to him and be like, hi, I am da da da, who are you, how old are you, what do you like, what don't you like. He might have lots of tattoos as well, this person. He could be a very tattooed person. So you're like, yeah, talk about your tattoos, or like, you know, like make conversation. Because if you are a very shy person, this could be a very difficult situation as well. But maybe you could also, like, if you have friends in common and you feel like he is more comfortable with this friend in common that you have, you could go to this friend and be like, can you introduce him to me, and, you know, help me start a conversation with this guy, you know, like, because I'm really getting like that. And I'm really getting that like from this card, you would be happy with him, like you would have a long-lasting relationship with him. And you also might have to be patient as well. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for this group, because I think you have a very difficult person in your hands coming your way. And I'm also getting that you need patience to like have him open up to you, you know, like, because from the garden thing, when I see this card, I think of like the care that you need to have when you have a garden, you know, like you need to go there every day and water the plants and like check if they are happy where they are, and if maybe you should change these plants to another because of the sun, you know, like it's a very careful thing to take care of a garden. And I feel like this relationship will be this kind of relationship, like you need to be careful with him because again, he's very sensitive, so he might be like offended very easily. And again, with the communicate card, you need to be very open with him. Like you need to be like, I like this, I don't like this, what do you like? And let him say what he likes and what he doesn't like. And with this kind of people, I will say for myself, actually, I'm always like, I really like you. I have friends that are like this, actually. And with these friends, I'm always like, I really like you. I really wish the best for you. And I really want to see you achieving things and stuff. And if I ever say something to you that you're hurt, or you feel like I was mean in a situation with you, you have to know that I wasn't. It's never my intention to hurt you, and you might need to have this conversation with this person because he might be a very sensitive. He might know he is a very sensitive person. In that way, you know that you need to be very careful with what you say to him. But also, don't forget to like make him respect you as well. I'm getting also that he might be younger than you, or she might be younger than you in this case, and that you might have to guide him through this relationship as well. And even though you will have these like careful thing going on with this person, you still need to remind yourself and remind the person that you also deserve respect. So when she does something that is not okay for you, you have to say so. You have to like, and again, the communicate thing. This will be a relationship with a lot of like sitting down and I like this, I don't like that, and what can we do about this, and you know, like setting things up on how this relationship will go, you know. But also, when this communication thing happens, it also gives me why this relationship will last long, because because you will both end up having this caring thing for each other. It's not a situation where like one takes more care of another, you know, like one is more protective of another. No, this is a relationship that is like both taking care of each other, both caring for each other, and both communicating, you know, like let's see if tarot cards has something to tell me today about this relationship. I feel like this card wants to jump. Take initiative with this person. I already said that, but this card just confirms me that you, the person watching me, is the person that is going there, and you're going to be like making the action to talk to this person. But I feel like this relation, I know from what I'm saying, like a lot of people might already have thought I might not want this relationship because it feels so difficult, but every relationship is difficult because it's always two people trying to fit in with the other person and be like, what is good for me and what's good for you. And for some people it's easier and for some people it's more difficult. But from this card, I feel like it's going to be a very healing relationship for both of you. I don't know about like past relationships for you, or maybe if you've been through a hard situation in your life. I feel like this person also has his own scars, you know? And I feel like with this care that I'm talking about, that you both will need to have with each other, you will both end up healing each other, you know? Like you will both end up like, you know, feeling safe on each other's arms, you know? Like I know it feels like a difficult situation for both of you, but I really feel like you should go for it. I really feel like you shouldn't give up on this person, even though he's very sensitive and even though he is very, all that I said already. It could be a Scorpio as well. I'm really getting like this will be a very beautiful relationship for both of you, and that you will both find peace and find comfort in each other. Success for both of you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even though even though this person seems like very hard to get and very complicated and very like will give you lots of headache, I still think that this is a relationship you should fight for and that you should really go for it. And also this, really go for it, because it could be marriage kind of situation. If it's not marriage, it would be like you both moving in and starting a family. It doesn't have to be with children, but maybe getting a pet together, you know, like, and living together. It is a very beautiful relationship that I'm seeing. It's not an easy relationship, but I feel like the best relationships are the relationships that are not easy, you know, like. So I guess that's it. I really hope you fight for this relationship, because I am seeing a very cute relationship, honestly. I'm really like wishing you the best with this person, because it would be amazing, you know. So thank you for watching. I hope you really liked this reading. I hope it was helpful for you, and don't forget to like, subscribe this channel, to share with your friends. I wish you both actually the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.